How do you tell a friend they're being cheated on? It's tough when you have to intervene, but we'll get through it together with the Brew.
So this is going to be a difficult and controversial topic, maybe, but how do you tell a friend that they're being cheated on?
Just straight up. I mean, you better know what you're talking about. You don't want to get involved. That's a pretty big thing to get involved in, conversation-wise. So potentially life-changing. So you have to be very, very sure you want to get into that, but you be straight up on them.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely not the easiest thing you want to talk to somebody with. But my easy answer is one thing you can always do, just get them liquored up. If you have to take them out in public, but you better know what you're talking about. But get them liquored up. A little alcohol makes people feel better. Now, if they're an angry drunk, you might want to reconsider this. But, take them to a bar. Don't do it somewhere, though, in case they freak out, like you're going to be protected or whatever. Hopefully, it depends who it is and how close you are with that person, too. If it's somebody you're not close with and you have no business being in that relationship or butting in, then you got to stay out of it. But if it's a close friend and you got to do it, well, then you kind of got to do it. I'd rather hear it from a friend or somebody I'm close with than finding out, A, I'm being cheated on by finding, underwear or condoms in the apartment, or B, having a stranger tell me or something.
Right, and you got to understand too. If someone tells you that, they're likely trying to be a good friend. If not, they've got ulterior motives, and they shouldn't be on your friend anywhere near you anyway.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those conversations where you hope you never have to have it. That's where we're at living. But our viewers have lots of crazy ideas on how to handle this. So how do you tell a friend they're being cheated on? Let's find out. Ophir writes and says, tag them in this post. Genius. Rockford Guitar says, show them a picture of Trump. Bugaboo Baller says, you don't, especially if it's with you. Ooh, now that opens a whole can of worms. What if it is you? You're the one that's actually cheating on them with their lover. Wow, that's a nightmare.
I mean, I don't recommend doing that, but I would also say then you don't say anything. Then you don't break it to them.
Yeah, congratulations on creating a big problem. You, sir, deserve to star in a Lifetime Movie of the Week. Sir or ma'am, whatever. If you're the one messing around like that, yeah, that's a mess. And probably not being the truest of friends either. That's not... Yeah, whew, that's off topic, off limits. Trill Treats Tweet says, unless you're just really sure, it's best to leave it alone. If you're really sure, then I would make sure to do it in a very public place where a scene is less likely to take place. But that is definitely a tightrope walk, and just know there might be some resentment. Well, Joel, it's like you said, try not to resent the person, but then it's also like I said, a public place is definitely safer. I would not keep that behind closed doors like I recommend a restaurant or something, because in case you get slugged, at least you need somebody to pick up your body, or at least call the cops or security.
Yeah. you always hope it never gets that dangerous, really.
You hope not, but some people lose their temper and they snap now, especially in this day and age, man. People are going off the rails for the littlest thing now, so, or worse comes to worse now, in this day and age, you pull out a gun, because that seems to be the answer to everything now, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's starting to happen.
But don't worry, we got a better answer. Starman, and finally has this comment. He says, you have to have the proof to show them. No proof, then it's only on your word. If you can't prove it, then it's on a trust factor, and most likely you don't have enough of that trust against the lover, even if you're right. Whew, okay, trust factor, lots of proof there. So I guess think of it this way. It's like if you're going to a court of law, you got to have proof with a lawyer.
Yeah, he makes a good point.
Or maybe oh, wait, I have the idea. Wait, hold it. I got this live. Oh, this is great. Look at the light bulb above my head going on right now. You know what you do? You tell a clergyman, because nobody's going to hit a priest. Let them handle it. Let them come over and deal with it. Let the power of God handle it. Huh?
Yeah, the power of Christ compels you.
That's one of the biggest cop-out answers I ever came up with in all the years of me doing this show. I just... yeah. There you go. Call a clergyman, though. Nobody's hurting the cops. But you need to call a clergyman if you want to. Well, you can. But you want to have lots more fun. Click the like and subscribe button for all the fun here on the Big Jersey Joe 50 YouTube channel. 4 big shows waiting for you each every week. Unless, of course, you've been knocked out by some raging lunatic lover, in which case we hope you'll watch the shows after you wake back up from your coma. Huh?
Yep. Good luck getting out of your coma.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. You gotta watch who you say things to in this day and age, because if you do say something wrong and then they end up getting lawyers and suing you, then you're in a court and all that. That's one thing you don't need to mess with: lawyers and cops.
I think you're more likely to find someone snap on you, like we talked about earlier. But yeah, either way, it's touchy.
Yeah, total touchy subject. So if it has happened to you, let us know down below, because we love to read the comments. And hey, everybody loves a good juicy story. All right, Jersey Joe, I know you saying thanks for watching. Be safe if you do have to go ahead and do this, and we'll see you next time, I hope.
Rest in peace, Jerry Springer.
Oh.
Who stole the hoverboard? Kicking Back with Jersey Joe has more crazy and funny 911 calls and citizen app reports from Philadelphia.